to share what people are finding when they look in stores and fuel stops in various locations. Our intent is not to promote panic buying, rather to stay informed and plan accordingly. Some of the information is reassuring. Southwestern BC, Canada has experienced supply disruptions to fuel and food following recent catastrophic flooding, which has affected supply chains on a local level. Some subscriber updates are as follows. Heather, I've heard from a few people in the automotive business that oil is becoming an issue. Parts are still pretty much available online, but having someone to put them in is another story. All the decent mechanics have quit. It's been a battle for the past year trying to get routine repairs on my truck. Deborah, my electric oven died. I do cook on my wood stove, but we still want to replace our old electric stove. We had a heck of a time buying a new one. We ended up with the cheapest and most basic stove and only got that one because no one else wanted it. That was last week. The salesperson said there just were no other electric stoves available. Natasha, I haven't noticed anything substantial recently other than our preferred brand of diapers, Rascal and Friends, has been out of stock in our local Walmart for a couple of months. They finally started getting small shipments of select sizes in the other week. Paddington says there are no problems in North Vancouver. Thomas in the city of Vancouver says there are holes on the food shelves. Jennifer in Sook, BC says last week lineups for gas were there until the stations were empty. They have 2 grocery stores and both have a limit on essentials. Cardman Sales says that Vernon, BC is out of everything. Canadian Cabin Girl says that gas in northeastern Ontario is $1.51.9 per litre. Not a necessity, but my sunflower seeds from Costco went up to $4 in the past 3 weeks. Meat has gone up and lunch meat. Seeing more people with larger quantities of products in their carts. Vicky in Toronto says that fruits and vegetables have been on low supply for the past 3 weeks or so. Looking at weekly flyers from No Frills, Superstore, Loblaw, and Metro, there's not much selection of fruit, vegetables, even the imported ones like before. Vicky's been eating apples and grapes from the USA, which are very bad quality, pears from Ontario, which are probably from the summer harvest stock, blueberries that came from Mexico, oranges from South America, and Mexico papayas. Over to the USA. Dan Kobar in the greater Boston area says that no shortages have been seen. A bit less selection on dog biscuits is the only thing that was noticed. Things that were previously not available have returned to the shelves. Priscilla in El Paso, Texas says that this is the first time a certain kind of cat food was almost out. Joel in South Central Michigan says, what happened to pomegranates? There is no juice or blended juice, only $10 to $14 pints or quarts of what's labeled as organic juice. YHRIM in South Missouri says that the Aldi store we usually go to was recently remodeled, completely inside and out. After being closed for several months, when they finally opened back up, they now have far less actual food. Many items that were specifically obtained from Aldi, they no longer carry. Also, the aisles are larger and wider. The shelves have all been changed and hold less but look fuller. Where the store itself used to be plain but practical is now been made to appear more fancy and more decorated. More importantly, previously most items were in their original shipping boxes, and if you wanted, you could grab a whole case of macaroni, canned goods, peanut butter, etc. Now they've removed all the product from the boxes and have it placed directly on the shelves like Walmart, Kroger, or any other store. So you can't just grab a case of something anymore. They have purposely made it harder to buy anything in any quantity. The only thing that didn't change much in the store is their meat selection. Most prices on everything have gone up, but that's the same in all stores. Which of course is going to get far worse as inflation and shortages continue to increase. Also, Walmart and local grocery stores are hit and miss on many items. Sometimes they have something, next time shelves are bare for that group of items. Sometimes the bread aisle is almost empty, or they may have a bunch of some bread but others are out. In other departments, they've seen them fill aisles with bulk items like buckets or totes, spread them out just to make it look like the shelves aren't empty. Also, Not really important, but an odd thing that was noticed is that the local Walmart has been out of interior paint, exterior paint, most spray paint, and of multiple brands for months. The shelves are almost bare. Thank you to the subscribers for these updates. For the latest aerial imagery of the BC floods, please see our other recent videos. To support our video, please hit the thumbs up button. For more timely updates, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell.